Hello everybody and welcome back to an Idiot's Road to Glory, where we are going to be finding out if we are now FIFA millionaires thanks to the now properly confirmed 92 rated player of the month, Salah. I suppose the first big question we all need to know the answer to is, does the one to watch one, our best player we have ever had on this account, 90 rated, one to watch Salah because he doesn't upgrade with player lumps, unfortunately. Is he, with his 45 goals and 23 assists on 41 games, eligible to be traded in and thus going to go up in price from the 568k that we pay from? Let's go have a look, because I assume you've got to trade in a special Salah to get this one. No, that's squad battles. To get this one. Egypt players 1, Liverpool players 1, rare or common players exactly 0. So I would assume yes. He's not a rare player and he's not a common player. He's a one to watch. So let's have a look. One to watch Salah. Pop him in the position. There we go. Okay, so he works. So let's see, has he actually gone rocketing up in price, or are we just going to keep him in our team because he is sick? 630, 650, 600. So okay. 599. 608. It doesn't seem 595. Was there another 500 on there? 599. 590. 588. Okay, so he doesn't really seem to have gone up in price very much at all. I think maybe there is so many other Salahs. Well, let's see what else you have to do. 2 Liverpool players, so we've got some of them. 5 Prem players, Team of the Week players. The Team of the Weeks are probably going to be the ones that actually go up in value, aren't the Egypt players? 2 Team of the Weeks as well. I was going to buy that informed Egyptian guy and I never bothered about it. He's rocketed up in price. Only 1 Roma player, 1 Team of the Week player, 85 rates. So they've got a slightly different route to what I expected them to do based on the Harry Kane one. No, the Harry Kane's higher rated than Salah. It's literally because EA know it's FIFA, isn't it? And they know 98 pace is better than 93 Harry Kane. So they got a little bit, it's a bit more expensive to do this one. You need 3 cards and you need 1 informed, 2 informs, 3 informs. You need 4 informed players. That's actually going to cost a few 100,000 coins to do, compared to the Harry Kane one where you literally just needed loads of players from the Prem and not very high rated. So it's interesting that EA basically admitting that even though this Salah is lower rated, they know he's going to be better on FIFA because he's got 98 pace, which is pretty funny, but whatever, okay. Our one to watch Salah hasn't actually gone up in price that much. Has just special Salahs in general. What's the cheapest special Salah they can actually get on the market? Let's do this to get a unique search. That's tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands. Okay, oh god, there is one for 400,000. So we could buy one for like 150k yesterday. There's quite a few for 500k. 490,000 coins is about what he settled on, which is mad because let me check the price of... There's quite a few, isn't it? He's got a couple of striker cards that are quite low rated. Yeah, he's got an 86 hero striker, which is extinct because its price and it goes up to 330k, holy moly. And then 87 Salah is that one, that is 490k. How much was he worth the other day? Wow, the 87 one, that's 490, was worth 280. So he's gone up 200,000 coins. And the 86 one the other day, which is extinct, was 160k. Wow, that's crazy. Okay, so I suppose the 86 has doubled in, more than doubled in price, but he's extinct. Like, you'll sell instantly if you stick him up on the market. And the other one has gone up 200,000 coins. Let me take a look at the 90 rated inform. The 90 rated inform is 573,000, and it was a few days ago about the same. It was like just over 500. It's gone up a bit, but not massively. Presumably because its price was already more than what people are willing to pay for a special Salah. So it hasn't been affected too much, but it hasn't gone down in price, and I absolutely love Salah, so that's not... It doesn't really bother me, to be honest. Like, it was always the case of if he goes up in price, we'll sell him and just buy him back later, but if he doesn't, I'm not too fussed. We will just get him, keep him, and he'll get another inform, and yeah, he'll just be sick. It doesn't really matter. Anyway, okay, what we are checking is price of Liverpool players. So we've got a few of them. We've also got Clavans, I think it was, so How much is... Oh, okay, they're all bronze. How much is Clavan? Did we get Robertson's as well? I think we might have done. 600 coins, 550 coins, and they'll basically sell straight away. Yeah, 500 coins. What about my boy Clavan? He starts popping up for around 700. 700 for Clavan. How much do we buy him for? We're not going to be making ridiculous amounts of coins, and this is more just a learning experience, to be honest with you. Because I've never even bothered to do this. We bought him for 500, we can sell him for 700. It's 50% profit, but it's with tiny amounts of coins. So I'm just going to get rid of them and get the coins back. So I'm going to list them up for 650, and hopefully he should sell basically straight away. We shall see. We'll go and check some of the other ones, and then we've got our Egyptian players. So we know Clavan's about 650 and Robertson's about 500. In fact, I'm going to write this down just so that I don't have to keep checking. Clav is 650. Robertson is 500. How much is an Egyptian player? If only we'd have bought the special Egyptian guy, like a few of him instead. I assume we'd be making absolute bank. But normal gold Egyptians, I can't imagine have gone up too much. I was saying that you need a high-rated squad and you need an inform, so it's probably better to buy cheap, low gold Egyptians and random informs from other leagues. Oh, okay, yeah. So I think ish people have kind of gone down that route. So what we're doing, we're doubling our coins there. This Hassan guy is going for 650 if you want to sell him straight away. So let's say Hassan 650. I bet you was there another Egyptian guy that we bought, or did we just buy all Hassans? No, we bought some of this left mid guy as well, didn't we? Cabraba is I think how you pronounce his name. How much is he going for? I think, to be honest, he's about the same. Yeah, there just isn't any of them on the market. So both of the Egyptians are 650 coins. Alright, not massive amounts of profit, and some of you guys did say this to me, and I did acknowledge it in yesterday's video, which unfortunately we can't do comment of the day for because I'm recording this one before that's been uploaded because of the EA outage with rewards. Didn't get to upload on Thursday. So anyway, I'm recording this Friday morning. You guys are going to see the rewards Friday night. So no spoilers, but basically I acknowledged in that video that whilst these investments aren't ones that were potentially going to make me, well, they might have, but realistically they weren't going to make huge amounts of coins. They were just going to make a lot of little amounts of coins, but that was because I didn't want any risk to it. A risky one would have been buying this dude. How much is he? He was like 15k the other day. How much is he worth now? There's one for 30,000 on the 59th minute there. He's like 30k. So that's doubling your coins, but in a lot easier way to do it because you just buy 2 players. So that would have been a good way to do it. If they bought 4 of him for 60k, we'd have 120k. So that would have been quite nice. But anyway, our Egyptians are 650 coins. We've then got Roma. Okay, our Clavan sold for 650 straight away. So every time we see a Clavan, okay, here's an Egyptian as well. 400 coins, sell them on for 650. I mean, it's not huge amounts of profit. It's like 50% profit, but it's with tiny amounts of coins is the problem. So we don't want to list them up too close to each other, otherwise we'll start actually lowering the price ourselves. Let's get another Clavan listed up. Did we buy any other Liverpool players? Or did we just buy Clavan? Oh, we've got a Van Dijk here actually, and he might be good because you actually need to do you need high rated players to get the squad rating up. No, he's like 7,600. I'm pretty sure in yesterday's video we were actually looking at him and buying some of them and doing some trading with him for like 5k Van Dijks and selling them on for 7k. So what's he worth now according to 7,500. So we'll pop them up for. I've also just realised I said no spoilers about a video you guys have already gonna watched. I'm a proper idiot. Okay, we've listed our Van Dijk up for 7,400. It's gonna take a while to clean out the club, and I'll probably. Okay, both Clavans have sold. This Egyptian dude hasn't sold, which is kind of worrying. So maybe we should list them up for a little bit cheaper. Where's his compatriot? Did he only get the left mid? I'm pretty sure we bought some of the striker. So much easier if this is... Okay, yeah, we did. Okay. So we bought him for 450. Let's list them up for 400. Sorry, let's list them up for 600, not 650, just to get rid of them. And then we're going to have to start listing up like our Sissoko we bought for 700 coins. Hopefully, is still worth 700 coins. Oh, he's 750. So yeah, we can list them up for 700. And someone should take him off our hands pretty much instantly. It's basically lose 5% on the ones that you're wrong on, but gain 50% on the ones that you're right on. So not too shabby, to be honest with you, but it is, like I said, tiny amounts of coins. No one's bought our Van Dijk, no one's bought our Egyptian dude, no one's bought our Sissoko, but it hasn't been like 10 seconds, okay? Don't worry too much. What other ones did we do? We did Perotti, and we did loads of these Spurs and Basel and stuff, and Chelsea and stuff that just aren't going to go up in price at all. But I mean, we're buying them for like min prices, so it's just a case of endlessly relisting them until people buy them back off us. Perotti we were buying for 750 coins, and we were also buying Defrel for 750. Okay, so let's check out them two. Reset all that. Perotti. Yeah, he's 800 coins. Well, that one didn't sell for 800 coins. 750 is probably what you can actually sell them for. And then Defrel is... There's a few more of them up for 800 coins, but again, 750 coins is probably what you can actually sell them for. Okay, someone else has sold. Who was it this time? Yeah, an Egyptian dude for 600 coins. Nice. Let's get another one of him listed up, and let's get a Perotti listed up for 750. And then just as they sell, I'm just going to have to go through them and just keep relisting them and getting my coins and relisting them and getting my coins over and over and over again. But that is fine. That is the point of what we did. That is just sort of, I suppose, the grind. That's the safe investing, I suppose, is what it is. Instead of the risky one, because I just didn't want to lose any coins. So that is unfortunately the path we've had to take. Listed up another Clavan. Where's another one of these striker Egyptian dudes? Where's he gone? We didn't actually buy that many of them, to be honest. Okay, we got another Van Dijk. The first one hasn't sold. We bought this one for 5,500 yesterday doing some trading. Let's list it up for 6,900, and that should sell pretty much straight away. To be honest, with half of these guys, like he's 400 coins and he discards for 300. That's losing 25%, which is kind of bad. But we are making like 50% on these guys. So if the worst does come to the worst, we can just discard them. So hopefully it doesn't get to that. I want to just get them all sold on. So this guy isn't selling for... Oh, someone's just sold. Who's just sold? Was it Van Dijk? Was it... Oh, Sissoko sold for 700 coins. Nice. Perotti sold. Defrel sold. Clavan hasn't sold yet. Van Dijk sold. All right, so everyone's starting to sell. This is really good. So let's get some more of these guys up. So another Perotti, another Defrel, another Van Dijk if we have one. Clavan's still there. We haven't got any more of the striker dude. All right, so get some Roma players listed back up. These are selling nicely. Okay, 750. We bought him for 700. Get him listed up. Sissoko, 750. We bought him for 700. Get him listed up. And then Defrel, 750. We bought him for 750. All right, this isn't too bad. Literally just going to be a case of going through them all. And I mean, like, Aubameyang for 500 coins. How much is Aubameyang at the moment? Let me go and have a little check. 550. So if we list him for 500, which is what we bought him for, he should sell pretty much straight away. He's a decent little player that lots of people will be after. I can list another Van Dijk up actually if I've got one, can't I? Have I got another Van Dijk? Yeah, we've got one in our club. We may as well sell it now. When we packed him yesterday, it was a duplicate. And actually, stuff like this, like Arnautovic, 87k, is probably gone up in price a little bit, maybe? Let's have a look. Arnautovic. He's 93, so not massively, because he's actually good. So there's ones that aren't particularly good, that are still high rated, that'll be going up in price loads because they were low priced before. Inform Allen is, again, not really going up too much. Dzeko, we packed him. He might actually be worth a little bit because he's 84 rated and for Roma, he's worth 5k now. So we may as well get him sold on. I'll list him up for 4,800 just to get a sell. And we may as well, while we're here, actually check Premier League. Liverpool is our Van Dijk. So let's get him listed up for 6,900 and get him sold on. Danny Ings is only 750 coins. Whatever, we may as well just sell him while we're here. And I assume the same is going to be for Markovic. He's 1,100, so I'll list them up. There's loads of them up for 1,100, so I'll list them up for 1,000. There we go. All right, get rid of them. Let's now go to the Serie A and go to Roma and see what other ones we got, as well as Dzeko. We got a Kolarov and a Karsdorp. Oh, he's got an upgrade, which is worth... Wait, this 79 one's apparently worth 2,300 coins? Really? There's one for 2,000. 1800 was there. Alright, that's not too bad. I'll list them up for 1700 to undercut, and then Karsdorp is worth 1200. So these guys are usually like discardy value kinds of players, so get them sold on. Take the cash while you can. Have we got any other Egyptians? Let's have a little look. We got one of this dude, so he was Egyptians are 650 coins. There we go. Alright, that's my club gone of potential players from this SBC that are now worth loads of money. That 5k for a Dzeko was pretty decent. I assume he sold reasonably instantly. Is that Defrel sold again? Perotti sold again. Very nice. Markovic is gone. Karsdorp's gone. Dzeko's gone. A few of them still left to go. This Van Dijk that I overlisted by a few hundred coins is still there, but this is good. Alright, we're starting to get stuff shifted. Is there Perotti up? No, I'm going to clear this. I'll clear all them ones just so it doesn't get confusing. There isn't a Perotti, so let's list Perotti. 750 coins. There you go, mate. See you later. Oh, Van Dijk has just sold the 7,500 one, which is decent. There we go. We're almost up to 100,000 coins. I'm just going to go and check the price of the cheapest. Oh, okay, we did Obiang, and I forgot to list them up, didn't I? So there's a few of them for 550 and one for 500 now. So let me write it down so I don't forget. Obiang, 500, and I need to check the cheapest Chelsea players because that was just Eduardo. So if I reset that, put this on Chelsea. Oh, I've got the left back as well, haven't I? So there's loads of him for 550. That's not good. Oh, there's loads of all of them for 550. Maybe people were thinking the same sort of thing. 450 coins, and they should basically sell straight away. So you might be taking a knock of 50 coins on them ones. Yeah. For Spurs, we're looking at around Harry Winks and Davies are 550, and I think we got a Vorm as well. Vorm isn't actually showing up yet, which is interesting. What have we got? Okay, there's the first Vorm pops up for 650 coins. So if we list them up for like 600, 550, something like that, he should sell. I mean, it doesn't obviously not instantly because there's not millions of people going around looking for Michel Vorms, but get him on the market for 600 coins. Hopefully he'll sell. And then Davies and Winks, if we've got any, were 500, 550. So stick him up for 550. Did we buy any Harry Winks? I'm not sure if we did. There's an Obiang. Get one of them up for 500 just to get rid of him. Okay, we've jumped forward about 5 or 10 minutes and I've just been listing some stuff up. We're over 100,000 coins again now, which is pretty sick. And we have, like I told you yesterday, and like I'm going to show you in tomorrow's video as we jump into some FUT Champs, because FUT Champs has now started. We've spent quite a bit of coins on that defence back there, and we could potentially, we would have over roughly about 250,000 coins if we sold the players that we've bought, but that's a story for another time. And obviously we do still have quite a few of these guys left to sell, as some more of them are selling. And we're moving into 102,000 coins. We've got quite a few players listed up, which are hopefully going to sell. We'll list up another Obiang for 500 coins because one of them is just sold. And basically, we haven't lost money because all the players are selling for what they're worth because they're on minimum price. And some of them, like the Egyptians, we've sold all the Egyptians on for 600 coins. So what we bought, 4,000, 8,000, no, we didn't buy 20, like 4,000 coins worth of Egyptians, and we sold one, and we've got ourselves 6k coins. So not massive amounts of profit by any means, but a bit of a trial for me, a bit of a learning experience, and yeah, hopefully we're going to learn from it. I mean, we sold Clavans, we bought him for 400 coins, we sold him for like 600 and stuff like that, so not too shabby all in all. Bought a few Van Dijks last night for 5k, sold them on for 7.5, so we made maybe like 10k or something like that, which obviously isn't massive, but it's helped me. I've never invested or anything like that for player of the month or anything like or anything at all before, so potential is there to be making a lot of coins, and it is, like I said, something that I need to start doing. This Salah is still hovering around 600k, 590, something like that, so not massive amounts of change in his price, and we probably wouldn't even get all the coins we paid back for him from tax, so I'll just hang on to it for now. And I'm not sure if he will get, if when he gets another inform, if it will go above his player of the month, which is 92, or in between the two of them. I mean, I suppose the last one, when did these come out? So he got player of the month 89, doesn't say when. That's annoying. But obviously, he had an 87, and then he got Player of the Month at 89. And then his next in form was a 90, which would make you assume he's got a 90, and then he got 92, which would make his next in form a 93. If the logic is the same, and then this Salah will be worth a fortune. But I'm just going to hold on for him for now. We're going to go play some FUT Champs, and I'll show you guys the new players that we've got at the back to try and fix the defence tomorrow in tomorrow's episode. So I'm going to jump off. Going to go get started on this week's FUT Champs campaign. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Bit of a learning experience for me. Hopefully helped you guys out as well. If we're going to invest in future, we need to go a little bit bolder with our investments and buy some more. Instead of buying loads of crap players, we need to buy a few more expensive players and hope that they go up quite a lot. But for now, that is where I'm going to leave it. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Like I said, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.